Welcome back, everyone, to Viral Snap, the podcast where we unpack the internet's most buzzing topics in under 5 minutes. I'm your co-host, Zoe Finch, and I am absolutely vibrating with today's wild story.
And I'm Ethan Haze, here to add some, intellectual gravitas, or perhaps just more questions to Zoe's vibrant energy. This is, in fact, our 13th episode, and oh boy, is it a lucky one for discussion.
Oh, it's definitely something. So, have you guys heard about the Aalborg Zoo in Denmark? They've made, quite the unusual request to the public.
Unusual is one way to put it, Zoe. They've essentially put out a call for unwanted pets, not for adoption, mind you, but as a food source for their predators. We're talking chickens, rabbits, guinea pigs, even horses.
Right? It's a lot to take in. They've stated that these donated pets will be gently euthanized by trained staff and then used as fodder to, quote, take care of the well-being of predators. Like, imagine taking Fluffy to the zoo only for that. It's a whole new meaning to circle of life.
Indeed, the zoo's reasoning, and this is where it gets interesting from, shall we say, an ethical standpoint, is that they're trying to imitate the natural food chain for their carnivores. They argue that animals like lions and tigers need whole prey for a hunting experience similar to what they'd encounter in the wild. And, if you're donating a horse, you could even get a tax deduction, apparently. So there's that.
A tax deduction for your horse becoming lion lunch. Only in Denmark, I suppose. And as you can imagine, Ethan, this did not go over well online. The post quickly sparked a pretty heated debate. One user on Facebook said, and I quote, "The idea that a zoo, of all places, is encouraging people to drop off their animals to be killed and fed to lions and tigers is, to me, incredibly disturbing."
And that's entirely understandable, isn't it? It challenges our conventional anthropocentric views of pets. But here's the thing, this isn't entirely new territory for Danish zoos. Back in 2014, the Copenhagen Zoo actually euthanized an 18-month-old giraffe named Marius with a bolt gun and fed him to the lions. Their justification was to avoid inbreeding.
Oh, I remember that. That caused such a global outcry. It feels like this is just another chapter in that kind of controversial book, doesn't it?
It really does, and it's not just Denmark. Last week, a zoo in Nuremberg, Germany, also sparked controversy after culling 12 healthy baboons due to overcrowding and reportedly feeding them to the lions in public view. So while it's shocking to us, it's a practice rooted in a specific philosophy of zoo management, focusing on genetic health and natural feeding behaviors for the larger predators.
Yeah, but the zoo had to close the comment section on their social media post, saying they understood it aroused emotions and interest, but that hateful and malicious rhetoric is not necessary. I mean, it's a tough line to walk between public opinion and what they consider natural practices.
Absolutely. It's a fascinating, if somewhat grim, look at the complexities of conservation and animal welfare in captive environments. On one hand, you have the desire to mimic nature as closely as possible for the health of the predators. On the other, the very emotional connection people have with animals, especially pets.
It's definitely a lot to chew on, if you'll excuse the pun.
Oh, that's perfect, Zoe.
Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Viral Snap. What a wild ride, right?
Indeed. We've certainly given you something to think about until next time.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 13. We'll be back soon with another viral topic that'll, hopefully, not involve pet donations. Until then, stay curious.